Hello folks, this is Ayatan Ajha from inspiredrise.com, and today we are going to talk about the latest ASUS Vivobook S15. So guys, let's first begin with an unboxing of the same. This is the latest Vivobook S15 S530UN model, and this one has a slightly different design from before. Inside what you get is the laptop itself. You get the warranty card, documentation, and the adapter for this laptop, which is a 45-watt adapter. Let's talk about the build and design for this one. The keys are slightly different from before, and that's something which is visible. Backlit keys. The touchpad also is better, slightly better. There's also the fingerprint sensor over there on the touchpad itself. And if we talk about the hinge design, it's slightly better than before. The ergolift design raises it up by 3.5 degrees, which makes for better cooling. There's also the LED backlit keyboard, which comes with different brightness levels. On the left hand side, you get two USB ports, one micro SD card, and the LED indicators. And if you look at the right hand side, there's the 3.5mm jack, the USB Type-C port, HDMI input, one USB port, and the DC input. At just 18mm and 1.8 kgs, this laptop is really thin and lightweight. It comes with a nano edge display, which means that the bezels are really thin with a 15.6-inch Full HD display and 86% screen to body ratio. What I personally felt was that this laptop was really handy. The build felt plasticky, not really the best build out there, and for a laptop like this I would have preferred an aluminum unibody design, but still it comes with an Intel Core i5 8th gen processor, and if you look at the specs, they are really good. A quad core processor 8250U, 8GB of DDR4 memory, and in terms of the graphics capabilities, it comes with the NVIDIA GeForce MX 150 dedicated graphics option with 2GB of GDDR5 memory. If I talk about the benchmark performance, the CPU is good enough in terms of the single core performance, and even in terms of the multi-core performance, it's good enough if you look at 2 or 3 generations before, and if you look at those desktop counterparts, and you can imagine that that level of performance has trickled down to the laptop counterparts right now. So this all would get even better in the near future. This laptop comes with a SATA SSD. The internal 256GB SSD had quite good speed, and then there was the 1TB hard disk, which was also okay. Let's talk about the typing experience. The typing experience was okay at best. It's certainly not one of the best typing experience on laptops that I have used, but in terms of light and thin weight laptops, the typing experience is still okay. Let's talk about the gameplay and FPS. If you're somebody who's gonna game, you are not going to buy this laptop, but it's okay for 720p gaming. I played Assassin's Creed Odyssey on this one at 720p at almost lowest possible settings. Only the depth of field was on, and it was playable around 30 to 45 frames per second. It was perfectly playable. I made quite good progress on that. On Counter-Strike Global Offensive at 720p, you would get decent FPS around 100 to 120, and that's more than playable enough. On Players Unknown Battlegrounds at 720p and minimum possible settings, you would get around 40 to 50 FPS, which is also really playable. For somebody who is going to just game casually, this is an okay laptop, but certainly I won't recommend this because this laptop throttles a lot and the fans kick in quite loudly. Let's talk about the sound experience on this one. The sound was really loud and good. The design makes sure that the fans don't kick in that often, and personally I like this design, but the previous Vivobook S15 was also a great design in my opinion. This laptop is great for those people who are looking for an ultrabook for doing work and who prefer the Windows platform. For those people, this is a great laptop with good battery life. It charges up to 60% in only just around 40 minutes or so, and so fast charging is also supported on this one. Battery life was decent, respectable, but for a starting price of 70,000 rupees, I believe that this laptop is slightly overpriced, and if you are somebody who is going to invest in a Windows laptop, it's good, the features are good, but there are other options out there in the slightly lower 50 to 60,000 price range. So guys, this was it for this video. In case you like this one, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button and do subscribe to Inspired to Rise for more awesome tech videos like this one. And guys, no matter what you do, stay inspired to rise.